Hey guys, today I'm going to be reorganizing all of my lip products. This is the before of my lip drawer, very full and a mess. So I'm going to put everything on the floor to reorganize this and let's see how it goes. Okay, so here is the bulk of my lip product collection. I do have a couple things here on the side that were just like overflow. And I've got some organizers here with my spring lip products. And then my clear balms, tinted balms, and lip liners are in a separate place, and I like the way that all of those are organized. I showed you guys those in my like declutter part. So here is my vision for today. We'll see how it actually works out. This random little organizer, but it's so skinny, it fits perfectly in my drawer. I'm gonna put my like glossy stains in here. That's my thought for now. And then I have got this shorter lipstick one, and then I have these 3 tall lip gloss organizers. And I'm thinking I want to switch out one of these for another lipstick one. And I think I want to do one of these with glossy lipsticks and then one with regular bullet lipsticks and overflow lip glosses. I'm thinking things that maybe have more like special packaging or are some random one-offs, because right now my more random glosses are in here and I think that leads me to forget about them. And what I want to transition to here would be my Buxom glosses, because I have a lot of them and I really kind of, for the most part, remember what I have. And then Lawless glosses, because I remember those as well. I mean, if Tower 28 would fit, that'd be great, but I think that those are going to really kind of like take up the bulk of this. I'm so sad because I just know in my mind some of the glosses that I want to go in here, I just feel like they're not going to fit. If that's the case, I'll push the organizers back to leave a little bit of room in the front for me to put some of the chunkier products, and I'll have some room on the side as well. And along the way I might end up pulling more chopping block things. So we'll see. And I think first, let me just organize these a little bit. So we're going to do my glossy stains here, which is not too many. The other one is here. So we've got 2 from Kulfi, this one from NYX, and then 3 from Rare Beauty. Then let me go ahead and pull from here what are regular lipsticks. Let me push these back out of the way. YSL Candy Glazes I count in this section. So regular, kind of a glossy lipstick. Regular. The YSL Love Shines are not as glossy, so I'm counting those as regular lipsticks. But then here are some more candy glazes. Oh, let me look here, my overflow section. Okay, here is a glossy lipstick, and then some more regular lipsticks. Let me see right now if the YSL lip glosses are going to fit in there. No. I mean, the lid can fit in there upside down, barely. That's okay. I can, you know, that gives me more room in this organizer, and I can just stack these in the front, but that definitely is a little disappointing. Let's see if this Fenty will go in here. No. Annoying. Okay. And I'm not putting my chopping block ones in here. So we've got these. Then we've got some MAC lipsticks. Let me put these back. We'll do luxury ones here. These YSLs. Buxom. That should be with chopping block. BK Beauty and NARS. Lonnie. Okay, there we've got these lipsticks, and now I have a little bit of room for some more glosses. Let me, see, I was hoping I would have more than that, and I do still have a little bit of room in here. So let me think on what I want to put here. I was kind of thinking my Kaleidos lip glosses would be a good fit. Yes, those do fit nicely and they're so pretty. So that would be nice to display. So, oh man. All of the Kaleidos glosses out. Unfortunately, there's 7 of them, not just 6. So now I have room for 3 more products here. At the same time, I'm gonna just put this back here because I know I have a MAC lipstick in my chopping block that I'm going to keep. That would go right there. So that means I've got 2 more gloss spots. Well, that's kind of random. Let's see. Any kind of one-offs? It's gonna be too big. Fenty is gonna be too big. Something random I have 2 of would be these Juvia's Place lip glosses. Okay, I'll just go with that. Well, let's see. Is this Make It Forever gonna fit? Oh, that does fit. And I have Glossier. Too fat, come on. All right, I think we'll just stick to the 2 Juvia's Place. Okay, I'm not really loving this, but this is a make it work moment here. Now let me reorganize these. So I've got a whole mess of Makeup by Mario ones here. I've got 3 Juvia's Place, 3 MAC, and 1 from Essence. So we'll do YSL on the front, the most fancy, then Juvia's Place. How many Mario ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That works perfectly. All right, my MAC lippies. Then we'll do the Essence, my Bright Marios. Then we're gonna do the Marios that have shimmer, and then the ones that don't. Okay, that makes me happy, and now I have room for 6 more. Do you think I should put some more glosses here, or I should move some of the lipsticks over? Okay, so if I was to do glosses, what would fit? I'm wondering, should I do Juvia's Place here, or will this fit? I have 2 of these Make It by Mario lip colors that I like, that I forget about. Let's see. Okay, yes, they fit. I mean, they're kind of hidden, but they fit. So maybe I should put those there. Okay, then I've got 6 spots over here. Although, maybe I'll put the Mario ones here, and the Make It Forever. Let me put Juvia's Place back. See, I have 2 little mini Fenty ones. I mean, that works. Okay, so I went and pulled the other MAC lipstick, so now that one is full. I'm just gonna dump this. And I have my miscellaneous glosses in it. And now we are going to put Buxom and Lawless here. And I feel like I need to do the regular glosses on the bottom because these are kind of a weird shape. And along the way, I'm going to pull anything out that I think I should should chopping block. Okay, that's a lip polish. I'm gonna put my lip polishes on one side, lip creams on the other. Okay, well, I have so many. Let me just take the polishes out. We'll put all lip creams on the bottom. Now we've run out of space, so we will do my lip polishes. Let me move these over because I've got a lot more Buxom glosses over here. Oh, geez. Okay, some of these, I'm going to put these in my chopping block just because of that color. Okay, lip creams. Some polish. Oh my gosh. Are these about to just be all Buxom? That would be a lot, right? Okay, so then we've got all of these. I know I'm missing one of these. Oh, here we go. Here's two more. Okay. Okay, so those are gonna just be all my Buxom glosses, I guess. I have this little ABH bag here, and this is where I was going to put all of my Buxom multi-chrome plump shots and that one red shade, because I want to keep these, but I'm not going to wear them a ton, so I'm just going to have them in here instead of having to rifle through the bag. So let's see if they all fit. Five, six. Yes, they'll fit. I'll just store this on top in my drawer. Well, that's disappointing. I thought more were going to fit in here. So, hiding out. I know my Tower 28s fit in here. Milk Makeup fit in here. Tight squeeze, but they fit. Okay. Couple more Milk Makeup. These, oh, okay. These, maybe I should kick these out. Put these up. And then put my Gisou lip oils. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Cute. That fits well. I have more Flawless. Still one more over here. Let me see. Yep. Summer Fridays. Doesn't fit. Maybelline. Doesn't fit. Jouer. Kind of fits. But it's crushing my spirits. Flawless. These could fit. Dibs. Lonnie. This is Morphe Live Tinted. Oh, another Tower 28. Let me see how many lip products I can fit in this. Okay, I did some stuff, but I don't know if I like it. So I just took all the Lawless glosses out. They're right here. Then I just pulled all of the miscellaneous glosses that would fit in here in some way. You can see the Milk Makeup ones don't go down all the way. And, you know, these fit. So we've got Tower 28, L'Oreal, Juvia's Place, Sashu, Milk Makeup, Milani, Dibs, Morphe, and Live Tinted. I didn't organize them yet, but I did, as you saw, the Juvia's Place ones are in there, and then instead over here, again, I don't like that I can't see them really, but I put my two little mini Fenty lip glosses so that the minis don't get lost. That's one thing I did. And then in this little organizer where I had my Project Pan lippies, I put all of my lip glosses that are chunky. It's clear, so you know, in theory I could see through on the sides or have an idea of what was in here and be able to get through them easily enough. I do have a little wiggle room here. I don't know that I like the way that looks, but you know, in theory it works. In here I've got Glossier, RMS, M Cosmetics, a lot of Jouer, ColourPop, a Maybelline, Summer Fridays, Fenty, and in Beauty Project. Oh, let's see, I found a few more. Oh, yep, there we go. A couple of my other Fenty lip oils. That could work, and then I could just have these YSL lippies in the front. So that's a theory of what could work. Let me look at these. Okay, so right now I have these in here, but it just feels like, you know, they're taking up a lot of room. So I could, where I have this organizer on my desk, I could move my clear lip balms in here. Or just, you know, doing it messily for now. So that in theory could go there because I had 3 of these. One was for lip products that after I've worn them, I put them there to remember that I've worn them. But at the same time, I'm not actually showing you guys those because I'm not doing shop my stash videos anymore. So in theory, I really don't need this drawer for that. So I could do that. And then this is where I have one for lip liners, and then let me see what this would look like. And then, like, yeah, of course I can't see everything the best, but it's clear. And I do remember what I have, and there's not so many that I couldn't go digging for it. I know that I've got, this is full already, and I know I have a few more NYX ones. Okay, so that's not going to work. Obviously this is all as a result of overconsumption. I know. Okay, so let me, oops, how I had them in here, but let me put these back, and then these can just go in here. That could work. And there'd be room to grow. If I don't need this one anymore because I've fit them all in here and in here, but do I like that? Let me organize these a little bit more and see if I can get a, you know, a feng shui for them. Okay, October 28, Juvia's Place. These should be in the front because these are shorties. Drugstore, high-end. Oh. Got another Tower 28. Dibs. Juvia's Place. Milani. Morphe. Okay. That works. But I don't like that I can't see that because of this. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So those fit. Then let me just see about if I did my Lawless ones here, could I fit all my Tower 28? I could. And I would have room for one more. Okay, in theory, Lawless and Tower 28 could fit together. Miscellaneous. Okay, all my Buxoms are not gonna fit in here. I gotta remember, basically one of these is gonna be obsolete. I can't have this and this. One of them has to be gone. I'm gonna move everything up. See if I would have some room in the back for the plump shot formula. Sorry you guys couldn't see that. All right. Plump shot. All right, so this is basically how my drawer would look. And then these would go here like this. Then I'd have room on the side here and here for my overflow, which means I would take them out of this container because there's not room for this. Let's see how this goes. Also, apologies for the lighting. This is not a very well lit part of the room. So here we have glossy lipsticks and a few glosses. Then other bullet lipsticks and lip glosses. I actually think I would like it better like this. My miscellaneous glosses would be over there. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back here. All of my Buxom lip polishes and lip creams. Then would be my Lawless and Tower 28 lip glosses. Then my lip stain organizer here. These can go back there. Then let me scooch everything here. All right, scooched everything back for me to put in these YSL plumping glosses. Scooch this up to hold them in place. And then I know I can put more of my other glosses there. I have 3 Summer Fridays. That could go right there. Then on the side we can just put all of my miscellaneous ones. So we've got, sorry, I know this angle's not the best, but I'm working with what I got. So we've got the In Beauty. You do the round ones. Maybelline. Okay, between the YSL and Summer Fridays, there's enough room for the Some Cosmetics ones, and that one was a little fancy. Then actually, I reorganized these while my camera overheated. Glossier and RMS is here. Then we've got In Beauty, then ColourPop and Maybelline. I moved the dibs back because there's not going to be enough room back here for all of these Jouets and Fenties. So I have 5 Jouets, except I did just haul one more. I just haven't put it in this drawer yet. So that means I will have 6. So, oh my gosh, I have one I haven't tested yet, which means 7. But okay, for right now that means 6. So it's not going to be perfect. I'm not going to totally love it, but I've got those there. That is going to fit okay. And then if I get more glosses that I need space for, I can always take these 5 Buxom ones and just add them to the back with the other Buxoms. Now let's see if I can fit these 4 Fenty lip oils. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did it. We're going handheld here, so sorry if it's shaky. So we've got oversized chunky lip glosses in the front, and on the side, this little organizer here has all of my glossy lip stains. Then we've got glossy lipsticks, and then these are a couple lip glosses. Then we've got regular bullet lipsticks, and then some mini glosses and my fancy Kaleidos lip glosses. Then here are all of my miscellaneous ones. Here we have Lawless and Tower 28, and then in the back, this bag has all of these funky Buxom plump shots, and then the back is all of my Buxom lip gloss collection. Okay, now try not to look too hard over here. It's very messy, but we've got all my clear balms here, lip liners, tinted balms, my jumbo lip crayons, and then this is where I have my lip products for the season. So I'll have summer lipsticks, liquid lipsticks here, and then lip glosses there. So whew, I actually feel content with this. Let me know what you guys think. I know this was a long, weird video. Thanks for watching.